Hello, everyone. This is Sharing Creations by Carrie. It's Carrie. Hello. Hope everyone's doing well. Been kind of a rough morning, and we got some nasty storms, and so bad that it triggered my front collision sensor on my car trying to drive home this morning. And so when I got home, the fur babies were nuts, and one of them is starting to calm down now, and it's like 10:30 at night. Um, Tried all kinds of different meds, CBD, all that. Nothing touches his anxiety. So I finally have gotten a chance to sit down and show you my Temu haul and to show you that I was took a little time to cut out the dyes. But I also was playing with the inks and the blending brushes and a pack of stencils that I had gotten a while back. Um, I started with the rainbow one. There was some bleeding, so not very skilled at blending, which is why I wanted to practice. I just grabbed a piece of cardstock and started practicing. So I got better on the second one. That was my first one. Here's my second one. When you do decide to do the blending, make sure you get some post-its and put it around so that it doesn't bleed beyond it. This was just a test for practice, so I wasn't too concerned about it going off the stencil. But I can still use these because it's far enough out that I can just trim it down and use them. But the little brushes that I was not thrilled about, these little ones, actually not that bad. I used it here on this one for both one of the dark blue color, and I believe it's this one I used it on. There's no bleeding with the blue, so that was pretty good. So changing my opinion on those, they actually did work out really well. Um, so I enjoyed taking a few minutes to do that. I have two orders. One is like 18 items. The second one's like 30 items. But hopefully, I don't take too long. There's a few things that shouldn't take that long that account for quite a few of it. Um, in the one order that I still have the other part coming, I got this solar charger. It was only 13 and some change. Um, you can charge all kinds of devices, phones, GPS, iPods, Bluetooth, oh, even some PCs. But when you have power go out and then your phone drains on you really quick, which happened to me last week, which was just using the flashlight on my phone, it went from like 98% to 80% in less than 30 minutes. So it's solar, so you can charge it outside. It also has a USB cable to do a quick charge, and then it supposedly holds the charge for like 3 months. Has a flashlight on it, and it has a compass. So not bad for 13 bucks. Um, when we had dealt with a tornado and got hit with one, um, we had no car chargers. Well, and then I had to sit in the car for ever charging them. So now that will not be an issue. Don't know why I didn't buy one sooner. Um, just a little PSA for anyone who wants to drop a nasty, rude comment in the comment section. You're wasting your time because I'm not going to respond to you. There's been a few. Um, Thanks for the view, though. because you decided to watch the whole video and then complain, yet you didn't subscribe. But you also don't have your own channel either. So, in the future, if anyone decides that they want to make a nasty comment, don't waste your time because I'm not going to respond to you. This is my response. You really don't want me to respond. Um, sorry if it sounds mean, but this is if you click the about on my channel, this is a hobby for me. You're not going to get, like I said in the about, it's not going to be heavily edited. You're not going to get into the editing. You're going to get me for real. Maybe not my face, because, but you're not going to get edited. You're not going to get false advertisement on an item. If it's garbage, it's garbage. If it's good, I'm going to tell you it's good. You're going to get my honest opinion. If you have a problem with how I film, sorry, doing it on my phone. I tried to change the angle on my phone, and it makes the picture even smaller. So one tip is that you can swipe up and it'll do full screen. So you can do full screen on your settings. I enjoy the comments. You leave a comment, I'm going to definitely respond if you're not being a jerk. But I appreciate everyone who does comment and is not rude. And those are the ones that I enjoy bringing the items that I purchase out of my pocket. No sponsor. Even if I did in the future do a sponsor video, I would only agree to do it if I could give my 100% opinion. I'm not going to be bought and paid for and sell out. So let me get off that rant and get straight to the exciting fun things that I got, because this is kind of an unusual, similar but a little different than my usual hauls. And I got my coffee. This so far is going to be one of my top favorite items. Aside from my stamp platform, my die cutting machines, this is right up there with the larger tools. Absolutely am loving. It is 12 by 12, so it's a decent size. It's not thick. I would say it's about 1.5 inches thick, so you can easily stand it up in a spot so that it doesn't take up 12 inches of your space. It'll take up 1.5 inches. I didn't think I could afford one of these, so I didn't even bother to look because these things are always so expensive. It is plastic, so which is probably why I can afford it. Because I remember as a kid, teachers having these, and they were the big, heavy-duty ones, and I was impressed with those. But I always ended up with a Fisker type cutting one. But they always do like a curve to the edge, and it's not a clean cut. And so if you need to smidge it, trim it, you can't. Sorry, you can't because it kind of curves the paper, and then you don't get the clean cut you want. This was only 1953, and they knocked it down to 1696. You can't beat that price. It's got the guard on it, which they have other ones that don't have guards. I went for the guard on purpose. I'm not trying to cut my finger off. I need that protection because some days I'm an accident waiting to happen. Crafting while I'm tired, so I need my guard. This comes way up. Slide your paper up to the measurements that you want. I'm gonna go to the edge, and this is gonna be quick. So that was pretty smooth, and there's no curve to the cut, and I didn't do that extremely fast either. That was a slow cut. So for 1696 with a guard, the blade locks. It comes out a little bit and then it locks into a little peg that's sticking out on the end here. I don't know if you can see that. Right where my finger is here. There's a little peg that sticks out and it goes in. This I would, if you have little kids, I would most definitely put this up way high in an enclosed area because this thing is so sharp that if a kid gets a hold of it, it's not going to be pretty. So please, if you choose to get this and have little ones, hide it. Lock and key. But super excited about this because, oh my goodness, I'm just like enjoying this thing. Lift it up, put it so it's flat up against the edge. That quick. That quick and a clean cut. So this is a big thumbs up from me. Definitely worth the money for me. And it has on the bottom it has 7 rubber non-skid pieces on the bottom, so it will not slide on you, which is wonderful. Let me get these. I ordered more magnets. I thought I only ordered 1 set of 10, but apparently I ordered 2. And they were $5.65. I'm noticing that some of the things that I find in the lightning deals, and then I go to buy them again, and they're not that lightning deal price. So this is definitely like 40 cents more than the last time I bought them. But I need them. And there's fur. My cat loves to come up on the table. This is plain black cardstock. Is it 10 sheets? I believe there's 10 sheets in it. Yep, 10 each. They were $2.96. I think I found it in a lightning deal. And they're now $3.28. Plain cardstock. This is, I think, around the 85-pound paper. And then I got a pack of white. Same thing. And then I found some more multicolored 10 sheets in this. I mean, not 10. Does that say 20? 20. I wrote 20. This is mixed for $6.48. Sorry. Let me move this away. This pack is different colors than the packs that I've gotten before. This is the, I believe it's the pearl. You get 2 of each. It has that pearlescence look to them. So, yep. That's pretty black. This is a pretty teal. You've got a mustard yellow. Super pretty. I love this paper. I actually haven't even used any of it yet. I don't want to cut it up. But the pack that I got before had massive dents in it. This one had no dents in it. So I was excited that there wasn't a section I was going to lose. And this is a peach. It's like a coral color with the pearl look to it. Got some green in this one. Super pretty. That's going to be really nice at Christmas time. This one is, it's a copper color. Very pretty. This purple. That's a pretty purple too. And then this, it looks like a very dark purple. really pretty. Seeing a lot of these colors I didn't get in the other one, so and this is white. And I'm pretty sure I didn't get this one. I think I probably got the mustard color, black. I don't think any of the other colors came in the other packages I got. But these are super pretty. Love that paper, so I can start using it. I haven't made it to Hobby Lobby. I wanted to go to Hobby Lobby so I could get card stock. And I've yet to make it there. So where to begin? Get so much stuff in front of me, and I'm trying not to spend too much time babbling. I got some more of these. Let me bring this down. I think we're now at the. You can lower it. The little candy canes. They show another rainbow one, but I haven't gotten one of those yet. But they're super cute. I got a 20 pack before, and I was like, I think it was a lightning deal. I'm like, I need to get more. These were $1.48 for 10. And I think it was like $2.48 for 20. So I just stumbled on it, threw it in my cart. And then I got these little guys, which I actually thought they were smaller. But they're cute little gingerbread guys, which I probably will incorporate these into my tiered tray. Christmas time last year, I decorated my tiered tray with all kinds of different things that I made gingerbread. And so I think I did little wood pieces, I did cork. Trying to think, I think there was some clay that I made gingerbread things with. I thought these would be cute to add to that tray, even though I'm pretty sure that puppy's full. If I remember correctly, it was full, but hey, why not? And then I got these little Christmas pieces. A little snowman, stockings, little candies. Those candies are two different sizes. Baby snowman. So I already have an idea to make a card with these. Is I have die cuts that are letters. And so I thought I could string these with a letter in between for the front of the card. So put like one of these, put a letter, put one of these, put a letter, put one of these, put a letter, and do like a banner style on a card. So I'm gonna have to attempt that because that's all I could see. I think they're too big to fit into a shaker card. Maybe some of the snowman would fit, but I think the other pieces are just too big to go in a shaker card. So, like in the stockings, I might get a couple into a shaker card with those. But I thought those were super cute, and I was like, I can make a banner flag. This was $2.23, 60 pieces, 4 colors. They're little clips. I was looking for something to clip my packs of paper together. So I'm hoping that these do not indent the paper. Because I thought about paper clips. Because I got some paper clips, but I was afraid that the paper clips were going to mark. So I'm hoping that these will work. At least that's what was my thought. Hopefully those do work. So then I got, this is supposed to be a pencil that picks up like little nail pieces, like the little like shaker the shaker little pieces. My brain's going blank on what they're called. The nail art, the things that you stick on your nails. This is a nail tool. So you sharpen it and it's supposed to like pick up the little diamond pieces and put on your nail. Well, I was thinking that this would work for cards. So I thought for 98 cents, let me give it a try. I also ordered another one, different style. So I'm gonna figure out which one works better. But I found the other one afterwards, and I was like, "Ooh, I like this one even better." So let's see if the pencil, opposed to the pen style, works better. And then let's see. Let's get this ribbon out of the way. I got this pretty ribbon. Excuse the wrapper sound. I didn't want to pull the whole thing out. I got this ribbon, which they claimed was 5 millimeters. It's thicker than 5 millimeters. It's still super pretty. They have a bunch of different colors, probably 8 or so different colors. Really pretty. But I was thinking for that die that you can lace ribbon in, and I'm looking at it, and that's not 5 millimeters. That is much more than 5 millimeters. It was 89 cents. It's not going to go to waste. They say 3 millimeters. There's no way. There's 2 yards of it for 89 cents. So it's a pretty good amount for 89 cents, but it's super pretty. And the other colors that they have are super pretty too. I didn't want to buy all of them because then that would be the scenario of what I have right here. Is these are all 5 millimeter ribbon in these cute little bags, which I plan to save because you don't even have to rip the top off, which I started doing when I stopped. I can reuse these little pouches. But you pop it open and the bag is still usable. But this ribbon was $1.48. This is 5 millimeters. It says 16.4 feet, which I forget how much that is altogether. But it's a silk ribbon. So I got different colors because I got in this pouch for $5.98 that has 12 of them in it. And I was trying to find colors that wasn't in this pouch, this set. There's 2 kinds of orange, gray, black, blue, a khaki color, pink, an army green, a teal green, a fluorescent yellow, dark purple, white. So then I went looking for colors that weren't in that set. So I got a pink one and a lavender one. So I was trying to cover all the colors just in case for all the chances that I would use that die cut. And also for the fact is that I can make bows with these. I don't have to just use it on that die cut. If you know me, one thing you'll learn about me is I have an addiction for ribbon. I have way too much ribbon. If I like it, I buy it. It doesn't even have to have a purpose. I just like it and I buy it. So I have a shoe rack that hangs on the door and it has the side load. Yeah, one of those is completely full of ribbon. And then my second one has probably half of it's got vinyl in it and the rest is ribbon. So I have an addiction for ribbon. So I have plenty of sizes. And plus, I bought one at Walmart. There's another version of a pink. So I pretty much got the whole thing covered. And then, not a craft item, but I bought some earrings. They're out of stock when I checked a day or two ago. They're $1.48. They're supposed to be sterling silver. Yeah, I don't know. They're hoops. They look like twisted chain. I don't know if you can even see it. Well, thought they were fun. Okay, so I have some papers. I got these. There's 30 in each. $1.79. These are super pretty. 2 of each. and they're embossed. It feels like homemade paper. It's not a smooth, flat. There's it's textured like it's homemade paper. Oh wait, there's three. Very pretty. I'm like, no, there's only two of that. There's three of this one. Three of this one. Alright, so I only got two of that one. There's lavender, there's light blue. Pretty with flowers. Different images on it. This would be nice for a center of a delicate look. You want your card to be very feminine and delicate. These are good for that. You got some teal. And there's three of those. It says the flowers are happy. This could be really cute. Alright, a little, not a very clean cut. You could take this and put that in the center of a card and do framing around it and make this the centerpiece of your card. And it's textured paper, like it's homemade, and the images are embossed. Super pretty. And then this one is Night Rose. This one was called Haze Rendering Blue. So this one is more of the pinks. There are only two of this, or is there three of these? Okay. I think I got gypped off one of those. That's alright. You could stamp this. You got tags. This has got some lavender in it. Look how pretty that is. That would be gorgeous on the front of a card. That's a mauve color. Very pretty. Oh, this one only has two. And another tag. And oh, mix them up. Just very homemade looking. Just very pretty. Doesn't look like it's, one of those factory processed papers, tags. Really pretty. Really like those. So those are going to be nice for elegant cards. Then I got these two. Didn't read the measurements. So there's two patterns each. There's 100 of them in here for $1.98. These are the blues and purples with some pinks. These are hard to show. Right in line with the blue junk journal that I have yet to start. One of these days, I will be starting that blue junk journal. Oh, that's cute. I have plenty of items now to do my blue junk journal. I mean, because I've got all these pretty blue flowers, blue papers. Oh, that's interesting. I just need to set some time aside. And it's hard because I don't have a lot of time. There's that one, and this one is more of the ivory tea stained. This goes with so many of their paper packets they have that I have a few of vintage, like cut out of script pages, old-fashioned pages looking. This is definitely right up there with the junk journal type paper. I mean, because it has the tea stain, you can rough the edges with your scissors. You can turn it into a tag shape. You can layer them, stack them. My hands are quitting working. And I keep getting to the same spot, but nothing in between. A lot of roses in this one, with the pinks and the lavenders. Hopefully you can see them. But nice little book. Kind of wish they were just a little bit bigger. These were $1.98. There's 50 pieces. This one is out right now, or at least it was 2 days ago. This is supposed to look like lace paper. So I thought this could be used. I think there's 5 each. But these could be used. Okay, why is that like 3? These all look the same. Nope. No, maybe there's 4 of them each. Usually, what I wrote down. Guess not. Yeah, there's 4 each. And it looks like lace paper. I'm gonna say that the images definitely 3, okay, 4. There's 5 of those. Okay, that's weird. Supposed to be 50 pieces in here. So I think it's like 10 images, and it's supposed to be 5 a piece. I'm gonna say this is not as, it's dull compared to the pictures on their site. Pretty paper, pretty images. It's just not as, when you look at the lace pattern, it's not as defined as it is in on the website. And this one's got a fold in it. So a little disappointed in this. I kind of was keeping in mind that their paper is not as vivid when you get it compared to what it shows on the site. This was actually very elegant looking, and now it just kind of is not as elegant. It's pretty dull, but the images on the site is definitely more striking than in person. So I'll use it, just not what I had hoped it would be. I thought it would look more, I'm having a hard time finding the right word to describe. I thought it would look more like lace than just a faded image. So this has 30 pages, 3 each, for $1.88. Now, this is much more vivid as far as the print. I thought that I could use these to die cut out images. and it would add some dimension to the die cuts. It's not thick paper. I think this is like I forgot what pound. It's very low on the pound scale. Not not disappointed in the imagery and the colors. I just should have known that it was not going to be as thick. So hopefully the die cut still cut. I mean, because I cut leaves with these, and it would add dimension because of the different shading. And then I got this blue one, which apparently anything blue I want to buy. But like cutting butterflies out in this would be interesting. And that's even very vivid blue, which I like. That is not blue. That looks kind of creepy, actually. It looks like an image right here that looks like a skeleton. Yep, not liking that one. That I really like. That would be very interesting cutting it out in a butterfly. Pretty predictable. That is interesting because that almost looks like white trees with the ocean in the background. Pretty cool looking paper. And then that one. I like that one. And then that one's a little weird. And that's that. And then I grabbed some of these. This one I believe is they call the macaroon one. And this one is just called colorful. $1.69 for the colorful, $1.52 for the macaroon shades, which this front page doesn't do it justice as far as, sorry, the noise. As far as the different shades, there's definitely a variation. There's 8 sheets, I believe. You definitely get in the different color. Let me see if this is the same as how people were saying that theirs turned out to be. This strips. People were getting haul when they were doing haul videos that it would have words that would like have 3 here and then 2 here, and it'd be one sticker. These are all strips. At least that front page is. It looks the same way here too. Huh. I wonder if they decided to change it because people were complaining that they weren't strips, that they were like sectioned. You have a day with intention. Not my circus, not my monkeys. I love that saying. Embrace the journey. With brave wings, she flies. I'm liking these. You're all I had hoped to find in every single way. Love with all your heart. These are cute. And they're actually strips, which I anticipated they were not going to be strips because of all the hauls that I had seen. People were like, well, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Is this the same way? It's looking like it. I wonder if they made some design changes. People were also complaining about the verses. A party without cake is just a meeting. What seems ordinary is often the extraordinary. Listen to your heart, it will show you the way. Trust your crazy ideas. There's nothing like a dream to create the future. Collect beautiful moments. Yeah, so they're strips, so I'm impressed. Kind of prefer them in strips. I just anticipated that they weren't going to be. And now I'm happy they must have made some changes. Because it's been a while since I've seen those videos. I got 3 sets of stamps. Um, I got this nice sentiment one. That would be nice to add to cards. I think having for a friend like you, your friendship is a blessing. Thinking of you with love. Grateful for you always. Bless your heart, which is a funny southern saying. Wishing you a season of blessings. I am so thankful to have you in my life. Really like those sentiments. And then there's this Christmas one, which they all look like there's that old style Christmas greeting images with the swirls. The writing is different. So it looks very vintage. Oh, I didn't stamp it too good. I didn't have it on my platform. I was just doing a quick stamp and then slapping it on a piece of paper, which I should have used my platform. And then, because it would have been much more clear image. And then I got this Christmas one, $1.69 for this one. The other Christmas one was $1.48 and $1.26 for the sediments. This one's cute because it has Santa sleigh. It's got Santa. It's got a wreath, Christmas trees, nutcrackers, gingerbreads, reindeer. Little stamp that says "Don't open until December 25th." Stockings, candy canes. Looks like a fruit cake. Yuck. Candles with the poinsettias. Stars, ornaments, little presents. I mean, this is a pretty good stamp. Get quite a bit. And for $1.69, that's pretty good. Okay, so I got a bunch of these because my plan is I need to do some shaker cards. Well, I want to do. Don't need to. Want to. But I decided that I needed to get, in order to do that, I needed to stock up on um, the foam. These are the honeycomb shapes. There's 3 sheets. There's 720 dots for $2.98. So they're small, whereas the ones I have are larger, and I got to cut them up. So I thought, make life easier, just buy some. And then got 2 packs of those. And then I got the 6 point, I think it's 6.69, so I was 6.7. 53 of them for $2.98. There's 3 sheets. Oh, darn, I forgot to write how many is in it. How many strips you get. It tells you on the site though. But they're the really thin strips. So these are going to be so helpful with shaker cards because they're not super wide. So those very delicate, thin shaker cards, like the little um, mug shaker card I have, is going to come in handy because these are not wide. 53. That's what the 53 is. There's 53 of them. And I got 2. And then this one is 3mm. There's 31 3 sheets. There's 6.7 for $2.98, and these are wider. So those will be good for other types of shaker cards that are longer and wider in between, because one of the dies I got, which I'm going to turn into a shaker card, it's wide in between the sections, so these will be fine to use for that. So I got 2 of those. then, what else do we have here? All right, so the rest is the die cuts. Let's do this big one first. This one is those pieces for $2.99. Is you can put it across the card. You could actually make one of the long cards and this be the top of it. Layer it on. I just cut it out of scrap paper. Depends on how close to the edge you want to go to your paper. Because if you put this in the middle of your paper, it's just gonna be a section cut out of your paper. So you're gonna have to trim it depending on if you want to layer this onto another color solid piece and layer it on. And just cut this down to the size that you would like. I had a hard time cutting these. My metal plate did not work with these, so I had to use scrap paper to do a shim. This one was a pain in the butt. It got to the point where I had to shim with, actually, even this spot right here didn't even cut clean. But I was piling up pieces of scrap paper to use as a shim, and I had to run this thing a few times. So this one was a lot more difficult. It's almost as long as my plate, so that made it a little more difficult too. It's still a nice die cut. It just had some issues. And it also came with, aside from these two, which, oh, by the way, I put one in wrong and it imprinted one of these dies. Yeah. I didn't put it down on the right way and it imprinted my metal plate. Yeah, I should not have been doing it because I was tired. It comes with some leaves. Yeah, a few different kinds of leaves. And then it comes with 2 roses, which I'm not sure if you separate these or not. It doesn't. I didn't cut it because I was like, I had had enough by them. But I will definitely cut it out and see if you have to separate them to see if it leaves a dent. I think they're 2 separate. Yeah, they're 2 separate roses, so you probably have to do separate it and then cut the outer edge one with one color and then cut these out with another color so that you have a dimensional rose. And then it comes with the sediment hugs. So that'll be cute on a card. So I'm gonna need to load those into my oddly shaped folders with the magnets. Don't think I'm using the magnets though. Then we have this one, which they didn't have examples, and I probably would have skipped over it. But I thought that I was getting 2 sizes where one of them, the holes did not cut out. I thought it was going to leave like an embossing so that it would be 2 different sizes. So I could stack them, like this outer edge not be there. It'd be an indent around the edge and it'd fit on top of here to do in 2 separate colors and then stamp it. Not how it turned out. So, kind of disappointed in this one. I thought I was getting base ones that I could stamp and put on the front of a card. So this one kind of disappointed by because I couldn't envision what it was supposed to look like. I thought that it was not going to cut out the holes. I thought that those were embossing spots and then I could separate them and then cut them. in 2 different colors, like do the ring in black, and then do the embossed piece in white, and then have something to place on the front of a card. We'll put it on the inside of a card. But it was $2.19, and the this is the 2 rings together. That's the 2 rings together, and that's the outer ring. But then it doesn't have a second one to go around, and that's what I thought I was getting. It'll come in use. It's just not what I thought it was going to do. So I got 2 sediment ones. I don't even know what that is. Repurchased. Excuse me. And I think this is the one that didn't cut, and I got a refund. I think. Or I now have 2 of these, and if that's the case, if I bought the wrong one, then one of them will go into the giveaway. But at least you'll know that the die cut works. But I thought I was repurchasing one that I had gotten a refund for. And the more I look at it, I'm thinking, don't think this was the one. But it cut nice. If it's an extra, I'll throw it in the giveaway. If not, then I ordered the right one. And then I got this 2-piece one, which was 89 cents, which shocked me, the fact that I thought I was not getting the double, the background and the words. 89 cents, I thought I was just getting the word happy anniversary. Thought that's all I was getting. Did not realize that I was getting the second piece, which usually costs more for the second. Having the 2 pieces usually costs more, so pretty excited when I pulled it out, and I was like, ooh, that's a good price. So I just made it in my wedding colors. Our anniversary is right around the corner, so I started to buy things so that I could make the hubby a anniversary card. I haven't made him one yet. I did a couple of years ago, but not since I've started doing the die cuts. I got this one, which is quite nice. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piece for $1.69. You cut this one out separately, this one out separately, and then you have a crisscross that's separately, and then these 2 pieces so that it looks dimensional for the draping. I thought that was very nice. You can even do this in a white cloth, white paper. So I really like this one. And then I got this one for $1.48. This one was out when I checked 2 days ago. And it says love you. The thing when it says, so right now I won't be able to link if I'm telling you that it's out, I won't be able to link it in the description until it comes back in stock. If you want it, let me know and I will keep an eye on it, and when it comes back in stock, I will link it in to your comment. So when they get back in stock, you'll know. And then I got this one, which I thought I was getting faith, but I actually got strength for $1.98. Probably should have gotten. Ugh. That's like a cross, and then it's got the word strength. I thought that was a nice one. I could have swore I ordered faith and not strength. I'm wondering if I think maybe the faith was out of stock when I looked. Who knows? I haven't yet gone back to check to see if that was an error. And then I got this one for $1.79. These are delicate. I kept it intact. You don't even need to take this apart. You can just cut some and put them in your stash, and you'll have a stash of leaves. But this is, and this was a little difficult to get out of the die. This one right here, which is that weedy looking thing. When I was taking it out, I ripped the section off because I was growing impatient. I was tired and I rushed. So when you're going to take stuff out like this out of the dies that doesn't have a lot of, has the outer edge, but in the center they will stick a little bit. So the more you use it, it probably won't happen as often. But first time using it, that puppy stuck in there, and I had a hard time getting it out. And tired and impatient, I ripped it. But nice set. They're not huge. They're not tiny. I think they're decent size to add to flowers, to add a dimension to them. So I thought those were nice. I think I ordered another set of leaves in one of my orders that's coming. So I'm going to have several varieties of leaves. And then this one was $2.24. It's $2.48 now. Definitely it can be used flat or a shaker card. So this is a plan to do a shaker card with this. And where this is so thin is one reason why I got the thin foam, which I hope is still not too wide still. It might be still too wide. That side. It is. I don't even have to cut that down even more. Cut these little strips in half. Goodness. That's going to be interesting. But this is going to be a shaker card. I just kind of assembled it so that you could see. It comes with the, there are two pieces, the two candles. And it comes with the flame. So you get one flame, you get one of these spiral type design, a flat piece for the candle. You don't have to do the spiral look. The colors on this is not very good, so I just basically assembled it. The candles would probably be better on the back side instead of the front side. I plan to use that acetate shaker paper, and I've got a bunch of shaker stuff, the fillers, the shapes, jimmies, and whatever. I got a huge package for different holidays from Temu, one of my beginning orders. I think I've been ordering since February, so. But it has a bunch of different things to put in shaker cards. So I definitely have a birthday one, so, and then you can throw some glitter in it, and then I have that other stuff where they're the flat pieces. I can't remember what they're called. But I can throw those in there too, so when they shake the card, they'll see all the little things, and you can put a sentiment in here saying happy birthday. And then when they shake it, they can see the happy birthday on the other side. Yeah. By the way, this will be one of these will be going into the giveaway because guess who ordered another one? Forgot that they had ordered one in a previous order because I've got like 5 orders at the same time. They're spread out. They're just kind of not coming in. I'm not checking them before I order again. I'll see something I'm like, oh, I like that. Well, yeah, course you like it because you already ordered it. So there'll be one of these in the giveaway, which is kind of cool anyway. I'm not mad. That's a fun one to give away because everybody can use that. And I can always throw in a sheet of the acetate so that they can make one. Um, I think that's everything. Oh, I got a cat bed that is shaped like a shark. It's so cute. I need to wash it though. Excuse me. Before I even put it on the floor for them to get in. I had gotten a cat one, and my little boy absolutely loves it, and he looks so stinking cute sleeping in it. So I got a shark one. So I can't wait to see him laying in that one. It's large. It's no different than the other one that I got. It doesn't appear to be any bigger. So their version of a large bed for a cat is really not that large because my little fat boy, I don't think he's gonna fit in there because he's a pretty big cat. And that was only 1388, and it's now 1458. A lot of the things that I've gotten have been rebated. Um, I think out of the 18, one of the orders had 18 items. I think 10 of them I had already gotten a rebate from. So don't forget to check your rebates. You have 30 days, and if the price is just, it doesn't even have, the one, like say this birthday card one, the shaker. If you have 10 things in your item, this can go lower in price, and they'll give you a rebate. If something else goes, you're going to get a discount on that and give credit. They'll give you credit back. So you almost can daily check it for 30 days after you've placed your order. Even from the first day that you placed your order, you may even get a rebate that day. So don't forget to check for 30 days after you place an order. You could order 10 things and 9 of them could end up being on sale at some point in that 30 days, and you're getting credit back for it. So you end up spending less on that item. It's like going on sale. You're like, you paid $19.53 for something. You don't lose out because they give you a rebate. It's not like you go to the store, buy something, and then 2 weeks later it goes on sale and you're like out of luck. Oh well. So that I really like about Temu is that when they lower the price, you get the rebate for 30 days. That's a pretty good length of time. Most stores don't even give you that much. You'd be lucky if you get a discount. Also, I have 4 items that I have won from. One from Fishland, one from Farmland that um, should be coming this week or next week by next Wednesday. Um, I won both those games, and I'm playing another time. And one of them I picked the security bulbs, I think it is. I can't even remember. And a water bowl. Well, in Fishland, I picked 2 gifts, and those 2 gifts, when I win them, are going to go into the giveaway. One is a set of double-ended 48 count markers, and the other one is a 50 count of those small dies, that miscellaneous where they don't show you what's in it, or they kind of do, but you don't know what you're going to get all the way. So those 2 will be going into the giveaway. So somebody could win 48 markers, somebody can win the 50 count dies on top of all of the other stuff that I have accumulated. So when I hit 1,000 subscribers, um, I'm going to be doing massive giveaways with a bunch of items, dies, papers, stickers, all kinds of stuff. So I hope you like what you see. If there's anything that you particularly want, let me know. And as soon as I get notification that you commented, I will respond and put that link in there for you. If it's out of stock, I will let you know that it's out of stock, and that when it does come in stock, that I will return to put the link in it when it comes back in stock. Um, And I enjoy the comments that I've been getting. I appreciate the fact that you're taking the time to like the video and leave a comment with very kind words, whereas I beat myself up and is very hard on myself when I do a project. And a lot of you have been very sweet, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate the fact that you're not going to get high edited videos and you still watch and still subscribe, and I appreciate that. Last I checked, we're at 214, so we're trekking along. The watch time is more than halfway what I need, so I'm excited because I'm making progress, reaching people, showing people. Tomorrow night, I will probably be doing another video where it will be. I'm trying to come up with another card to do, and I have so many things that I think I'm overwhelming my creativity to come up with a design. I just when I think I am heading in a direction, my brain goes five other directions. So I think tomorrow, if I get a chance, I'm going to sit down and go through the papers I have, go through the dies I have, and try to come up with a design. And then hopefully I can share that with you tomorrow. And so I appreciate you watching. Hit those buttons. Thank you. Bye.